Welcome to Trips Awakening. You subscribe to the truth, one within the universe, and the universe is inside me. Everybody keep talking about Egypt, Kemet, although all the different religious groups got everything from Kemet. But we existed way before that. The word God's God, which was made up by man. Let's talk about her story. Let's talk about her story. I'm tired of hearing about his story. I want to talk about where it all began. And I find my higher self and I connect with certain dimensions. That's where I get my information. Nobody ever put this out. I put this together. I'm on something else. I'm not on what these other kind of artists is on. I'm all about bringing balance, to the universe. We are the universe. We was created from the universe. The first physical form that was here on this planet was a woman. My spiritual sisters was the first one on this planet. The leaves and trees and plants and all of that, they created and basically, help produce women, through the universe. You gotta look at it this way. The hair looks like the trees, the leaves, the waves, like, wavy hair, look like the oceans, the way, like natural hair and all of that. Our eyes are shaped like the sun. Our veins, it's like lightning in the sky if you like really look at your veins. And we're basically like the fruits and vegetables, except we're in the physical form. And the spiritual nature created everything. They really created everything. They created different types of energies, and there's other planets and universes out here. And on this planet, everything was going smooth. The spiritual sister could produce and make another part of her, just like, the flowers and trees and stuff without man. There wasn't no such thing as man on this planet back then. Now, I'm going to tell you how it all, where man, this is my opinion, and I wouldn't be surprised if these, souls without beings would make a movie out of this. I wouldn't even be surprised. But everything was going great on this planet, It was tribes, and everybody was getting along, like bouncing back and forth through different universes and stuff. And these beings without souls seen this planet, seen how everything was going great. Because, like I said, there's other things out here y'all don't know about. There's, mermaids and stuff, excuse me, in the water and stuff that exists. There's different things out here, and I'm going to break all of this down. It was different beings without souls seeing how everything was going great. So certain energy basically come through here. And basically, they didn't like certain things. And they knew how powerful the spiritual sister was because they, melanated sisters, y'all powerful. All races, ain't no such thing as racism and stuff. That's why I want to throw this out there real quick. But y'all melanated is powerful. So y'all had powers. Y'all was basically bouncing back and forth in the universe. And certain beings couldn't do that. Certain beings without souls, they didn't like that. They got jealous of y'all's power. And this is coming from the spiritual family that I'm connected with in the universe. This is have nothing to do with humans. I ain't get this information from no humans. Like I said, I'm connected to something real high, but I'm going to bring balance to this universe. And they knew how powerful they was, and everything was going great. And certain universes basically they was crushed, messed up, and they basically wanted this planet, because the spiritual system basically, was living off of the nature, the spiritual nature, surviving off of that, in the garden, planting seeds and different things in the universe. And like I said, bouncing back and forth, telecommunication with each other without the phones and doing different types of things, going to their spirit can like leave their physical, this hologram body, and go through different universes. And certain beings didn't like that. So that's when the poison come in. And I'm gonna break it down. The poison basically came in. These beings without these beings without soul. Excuse me, y'all. It's a little late. I had to upload this video. They came in and basically brought in the GMOs, poisons, like these reptilian snakes and different things, and basically got inside the fruits and vegetables, and they started making the females sick, these parasites and different things. And that's when this negative energies, these beings without souls, excuse me, y'all, excuse me, like I said, it's late, started, trying to like destroy them. And the melanated spiritual sister basically could fight it off with herbs because she was connected to the universe. You get what I'm saying? So they saw that. They was like, well, damn, we can't defeat her this way. And they knew how to get rid of certain spells and stuff. There's other things out in the universe y'all don't know about. And I'm putting this out there. So what happened, basically, they put some kind of chemical, their poison or whatever. And then so when the spiritual sister had a child, it came out with two body parts, a penis and a vagina. Because this is facts right here, what I'm about to say. All of us is born with a vagina, even man. In the beginning, when you in your mama's womb, you're born with the vagina. So the transgender came out, and basically the spiritual sisters and the transgenders went to war with each other. And the spiritual sister was smart, and she basically, they couldn't handle them. So these different beings that doesn't have souls, they basically had the transgender get their self pregnant, and that's when man came. And this is me talking. Nobody. I just put this together. It might sound crazy, but that's when the man came. And they basically brainwashed the men, the transgenders, brainwashed the men to go up against the women. And basically they learned the, different things and all of that stuff from, the spiritual sister. And they basically use certain energy against them. And then, the man is more stronger than a woman. So it was like basically they went to war with the spiritual sister. And so later on, that's when, Kemet and all of that crap came. You know, it just basically they basically was against the spiritual sister. So it's basically the sisters who basically got cursed. They was the slaves if you really look at it. You know, you had the upper Egypt and the bottom Egypt. It was like the slaves. You know, really the first slaves, because they used certain powers against them. They went to different beings that was intelligent, because they wasn't, these transgenders in them, they wasn't intelligent. So they went to different beings and made a bargain, basically made a bargain with them. And not to get off topic, you know, animals was different. You know, you don't know, these animals out here is probably like really clone. You know, I believe it was animals shaped like humans and could talk. And it might sound crazy, but that's what I think. You know, I think animals could actually really talk, like at that time, because like certain energy came and probably, you know, started controlling different animals' frequency, the ones that can talk and stuff, and basically cursed them. They got cursed with these certain spells. You know, it was this certain spells. And then they started, you know, eating each other, because I believe animals didn't eat each other back then. I believe they was on eating plants, and everybody got along. It was, you know, the animals was, like I said, it's different things out here in the waters and that y'all don't know about. I had to throw that in there real quick. And I think some of these, the majority of these animals are clones. And, you know, that's when, like back in ancient times, I think the animals was sacrifices, so that's when man basically just took over, and they still had a connection with the transgender, because you look at it today. You know, in Hollywood, you don't know the difference. And then, you know, you have the sex and stuff is confused. That's why they call it one man, and they putting it out there. That's the reason why you see now that these young guys look like females, and some of these females look like dudes. You know, and that's what I came up with, and I'm going to get more deep into it. I just want to give y'all something to think about. You know, that's just how I feel. That's what I think. And like when I was younger, like I said, I used to connect to certain different dimensions, and I used to see women. I didn't see man. I seen a woman, and right now, they have man like ruling the world, saying, you know, well, I want to thank him. I want to thank, you know, God, which was created by a woman, a spiritual sister. You know, so I like I said to my spiritual sisters, y'all will rise again. And I love all of y'all, even the ones I don't talk to. And, you know, certain ones in my family, I still love y'all as well. I still stand with y'all. I might not talk to you, but I still stand with y'all. I wouldn't let nobody mess with y'all. I just want to, oh, excuse me, I'm getting alerts, text alerts and all of that stuff. I just want to tell y'all, like, everything is, the originals are here and stuff. And different beings tricked everything. Everything is confused. You got animals eating each other now. You got different sex, same sex sleeping with each other. And, you know, and they put a lot of stuff out in y'all's face and laughed at a lot of y'all, because a lot of y'all was confused and mixed up. They blocked certain energies and stuff. They wiped out certain memories, especially from the spiritual sisters. They wiped it out, and they try. That's the reason why with the suns and all of these different planets and stuff, they try to block certain information, but it's already too late, because the spiritual sisters is gonna run this planet again, and y'all fellas need to start respecting them for real, because they was the rulers. They was the art. They created art. They created all of this. You know, the fellas, you know what I'm saying, we build stuff, you know, and like everybody keep talking about Oh, melanated. Oh, we the first. We're the first people, but it was all races here. You even had Caucasians help build these pyramids and stuff. And I know a lot of people won't be like, oh no, that's not true, that's not possible and stuff. And these beings don't want y'all to find out who y'all are. So that's the reason why they created all of this stuff and all these different laws and stuff, because they made a bargain with other planets. And it's gonna backfire on them. And they know this. That's the reason why all of these distractions is going on. And it's gonna backfire. They had the Caucasians as the distraction. Everything come from melanated people, but other races got created from us. There ain't no such thing as, what's that one thing, Yakub or whatever, I can't think of that thing. Them stories that they made up and stuff, these characters, they made this crap up. The spelling, it's basically spells. Certain words you say, that's why I said be careful how you say certain stuff. A lot of stuff is backwards, and they don't want y'all to know that. They don't want y'all to decode stuff. And every day I get like all kind of different information. I was talking to Spiritually Free yesterday. I was like, I feel like I'm overloading sometimes. I put all of this out on the video. All of this stuff is a distraction, and the feminine energy will rise again. They say it's 2017, but I don't believe in all of that. I believe in the universe. We just exist on planets. They say it's numbers and all of that stuff, but I'm way past that. Like a lot of people is in the 2017, but if y'all believe in that stuff, some of y'all, 2017 is going to be the females. It's going to be y'all's year. Everything is about to be balanced. Don't pay attention to none of this. These people out here trying to divide y'all and racist and promote this racism, because they trying to promote that hard, and that stuff is going to fail. They played them tricks a long time ago with these, a long time ago with other beings. Like, these beings are going to get confronted. They're going to get exposed. These leaders and all of these people out here that y'all call so-called leaders, I don't call them leaders. They ain't my leader. And politicians and celebrities, all of them will get exposed. And majority of them getting exposed now. But I just want to give y'all something to think about. That's what I feel. That's what happened, and I'm gonna get more deep into it. But that's where I think man basically came from. Because like I said, we all born with vaginas. And y'all can look this up, fellas. I know some of y'all be like, no, that's not true. We develop with the vagina. Excuse me, I said that backwards, y'all. Like I said, I'm tired, and I just had to I might have said it backwards in the beginning, but we was developed with that. And y'all could look that up. And like I said, the woman was the first. That's why I be getting upset with some of these. I don't get upset no more. I laugh at it now, but I be like, y'all need to stop cursing yourself, saying, praise him, praise God. It's a man-made word. This religion and all of that stuff, it's nothing but titles. It ain't do nothing but cast spells. Everybody I'm talking fast. Everybody keep talking about, Bible saying they Christians, Muslims, and believe in Allah, Buddha, and all of that stuff. That's nothing but different entities. And, you wasn't born, if you went to the doctor right now, they're not going to say, oh, you're a Hebrew. Because there ain't no such thing as like Hebrew blood or all of that. And everybody that's claiming names and titles. That's a bunch of crap to me. And, and the women went through a lot of stuff. They made it like, oh, well, the man is the ruler and the woman is really the ruler. What are these spiritual sisters? I'm trying to get out of saying women and men, because men to me is menese. like many different entities, and they always like, praising the books and stuff, like I said, like everybody got programmed, and like a lot of stuff is coming back to me on a spiritual level, and it's others out here too, putting this out here, but you got to watch some of them because some of them are scam artists. Like seriously, some of them are scam artists, and you just basically got to be careful, So like I said, I just wanted to put this out there to give y'all something to think about. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they make a movie out of this or use some different aliens or something like that. They know how they like steal information and stuff. But that's how I feel, what happened, and right now, look what's going on. They like putting it in your face, basically. Because these little young boys look like females. They really do. They look like females with long hair, braids, plants. Basically, like I said, with the, with the dreads and stuff. And I can go on to some females are dressed. It's like they confused and they trying to do that again. And everything is going to backfire and everything is going to come out. So don't go for none of this mess. Find your higher self. It was something else I wanted to tell y'all, but I'm gonna do a part 2 to this. If y'all feeling this video, tell me like, hey, I'm feeling this video, and I'm gonna do a part 2 anyway. But let me know if y'all feeling this video, and give me y'all's thoughts and what y'all think and stuff, because this is how I feel. Like I said, I'm connected to the universe. I feel like that's where all the confusion came from. And right now, like I said, in Hollywood, you don't know the difference. Like you could be like looking at a woman and be like, damn, she fine, and it's a man. Or vice versa. Y'all could be like, oh, he's fine, but it's a woman. Transgender. Cloning. That's where all the like the confusion came from. All the cloning and all of these different, they start, I'm gonna get on how they started, making weapons and stuff to destroy, the physical and stuff. I'm gonna get deep into that too. Cause like I said, I'm gonna do a part 2 to this. So I just want to give y'all something to think about. Like I said, they use the Caucasian for distractions, and Caucasians being around, like I said, everything came from a melanated system. All right. But they've been around the same time we have. It ain't no such thing as, well, they got created, they different races and all of that. That's just a bunch of crap to me. And that goes for all races. Stay away from these hate crime groups and these different religious groups, because they ain't doing nothing but confusing you. They know the truth. They know certain different entities. They know their time is, they know their energies and stuff is about to be up. Just I don't like using the word time. They know their races is dying out. I'm done talking. I just wanted to share this information with y'all. What? Somebody say something?